Whoops, would have helped if I turned on the mic. Whoops. So, this is going to be the final stream of this. It's going to be very short. It's literally just 3 of these areas. I know my way around most of them. And that's pretty much it. We've done everything else in the game, aside from like one thing, which I'll show off at the very end. So we're gonna finish. Like last time, we searched about half this area in pursuit of the double S license. We got the double S license, then we got the triple S license, and that was pretty much the whole stream. So the rest of the stream will just be clearing out this area, and then we'll be done. Finally. Protectos. Alright, let's see what we got. See, they get kind of puzzly, because you can't stand, like, these are C-shaped, so I can't stand up one square. Nope, you, hey, what's up? You actually just got here. I just started, actually. Also, I found out that, Protectos cannot kill you if you have Bubble Wrap, because one hit will just pop the bubble, and then it comes right back. So, I have to find a way to hit all 3 of these guys at once. That won't work. Yeah, that's why Bubble Wrap is such a good chip. Just completely breaks this. Gate Man, a Gator might not actually work. I don't think that's gonna... You're right, Proto Man. I actually just realized it as you said it. Proto Man will work perfectly, because he will hit the top and the bottom. There you go. Am I already using Untrap? Yeah, no I'm not. Fireblade Asterisk. Actually, I'll put that in, just because that could alleviate some problems with, chip codes later. You're gonna see I'm gonna try to avoid random fights. Also, yeah, if you just came, this is gonna be a very short stream. This is literally just finishing this game and I'm done. Because I have to go to bed really early. So, Bug Frag. I actually have all but one Bug Frag item at this point. I think I need how many do I have on me? 3. I think there's about 5 more that I haven't gotten yet. So this door opens at a certain level, but I'm not sure which one, but since I'm level 100, it does not matter at all. You who are you who are strong, come forward. Door's opening. Who are you to have disturbed my slumber? Who's there? I am Pharaoh Man, protector of this land. You have trespassed and defiled this sacred place, and you will pay with your lives. Mega Man, ready? Battle routine set. Execute. So we have Pharaoh Man, the first of the World 3 area bosses. If you remember my playthrough of the first game, or just the first game in general, Pharaoh Man was actually a post-game boss that you could just randomly fight in the internet. But in this game, he actually has some storyline purpose. And in the GameCube game as well, that takes place between these 2 games. Come to think of it, Pharaoh Man was actually like the first major villain of the anime for some reason. He actually kills Mega Man in the anime. You missed me playing the first one? If you look on my links in my description where it says, YouTube stream archive or whatever, I actually have all my streams that I've done since coming back to streaming on that account. The Battle Network 1 stream is only 4 streams long, And then at the end, I didn't even do the post game. I just showed it off in a video. Let's bubble wrap. Also, I will not be fighting the advanced versions of these Navis. There's no point. So yeah, he's annoying. He plays defensively. Like Thunderman, only less annoying than Thunderman. Not getting all the stars? Well, to be fair, I'm very close to getting 3 of them. I'm gonna beat the World 3 area, and I'm close to getting all the standard chips, but I'm not gonna bother. Also, I'm in hard mode, so there's no stars in hard mode. The file is just, it just says, continue hard. Ooh, that's bad. That statue, it's like poison. It constantly drains your health as long as it's active. You can never get all the stars, neither could I. I had no one to play multiplayer with. And that's kind of like a big deal, because you needed multiplayer to get the extra chips. You couldn't get the version 3 chips? That sucks. It was not easy in hard mode, as the name implies. At this point, I might as well just buster him to death anyway. I am Pharaoh Man, protector of this land. Even should I die, my spirit will serve in my place. Ugh. Wow, he was tough. I hope there's no more like him further on in. What is this place anyway? So here we go. This is the second area, or as I call it, the crazy conveyor belts, because this whole area is just conveyor belts. This might be where I want to start putting bubble wrap as my default chip. So this area has a second version of the Protectos, which might require some resetting to like redo my folder. Fire at F. Yeah, here we go. Protecto 2s. They have 350 health instead of 200. This one's going to be a little harder, but I know exactly how I want to handle it. I need the Prism, and then I need any Life Sword. So, we'll go for, let's see. We'll add these two. The worst part is, though, if you're stuck in a situation where you can't kill these guys, you have to just reset the game, because you can't run from them. Alright, there's the prism. I have to wait, though. I have to make sure I have the chips to use it first, because the prism does not last forever. Also, they do the amount of health that they have in damage, so every time they explode, they're doing 350 damage, and because it's hard mode, it's actually 1.5 times that amount, so they're actually doing more like 600 damage or so, or 500 and something damage. Like I said before, the Protectos are the only virus in the game that aren't affected by the 1.5 times HP from hard mode. They just have their normal HP, which I guess is a huge courtesy on Capcom's part. Alright, we got this. Just have to wait until the end of this turn. Wait until they explode. Throw it. Now we get up there and we do fire, aqua, elec. And now when you hit the prism, it reflects to every square around it, so it'll hit the one in the back. Really, it's more of a puzzle than an actual battle. You just have to be prepared for them, because they'll be like on any possible square that you can get to. Alright, so what do we got here? Old Wood. Summons Old Wood. It's a decent chip. Again, it's one of those endgame chips. Yeah, you have to like save constantly in these areas, because one wrong step and you'll be in a battle you can't win. They never did this again. That's true. Battle Network 3 does have enemies like this in the hidden area, but you can see them on the map. They're not, like, invisible. Alright, that's the second path down. Oh, Sneak Run isn't working anymore. Actually, this is a battle that, I couldn't avoid. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Well, that's why we save. But yeah, I can show you. There's no stars in hard mode. Do I have... Maybe Sneak Run ran out and I just didn't realize it. Nope. It's still in use. So it just doesn't work here. Alright, third path. Ratty, Ratty, and Ratty. Save here. I feel like there's going to be a battle right here. Or not. Nope, never mind. I believe the fourth path is the path forward, which I don't want to use just yet. Let's see. Magnoid. Let's try running. Nope, never mind. This was a dumb idea. Okay, well. So we just have to, like, save constantly. Alright, we'll come back to 4, because I think 4 is the one forward. Yeah, this is also where you get the remaining chips from those guys, but, you know, obviously they're not going to drop. Canodum and Scuttler. I mean, this should be pretty easy to deal with. Or not. They fuck it up completely. These enemy... Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Those enemies, the elemental versions of them, are the ones that drop the first Life Aura chip. Which I had yesterday. Alright, so there was nothing there. Yeah, this is not easy. All these elemental ones give the same life aura. So the fire, the grass, the wood, and the elect one, or the fire, the water, the grass, and the elect one all give life aura 1 if you beat them. I believe they do the wood tower thing. Raton 1 asterisk. Not worth it. Wood Tower's so much easier to deal with. Yeah, it is. Makes up for Wood being the strongest aura. Well, actually, no. Lek is the strongest aura, isn't it? Again, I don't want to deal with this. Oh, why do you shoot it? Fucking... It's the emulator. It did that thing again. Oh, I'm on the wrong path, too. Alright. I have to loop around. So it's the third area. Were those Protecto 2s the only ones in this area? So the way this works is I think you take this one here, and you take this one here. And there's a full energy. And this, yeah, you need double S for this one. So you need another step up for each dungeon, or each area. Now this door, I think, is the V3 door. You need the version 3 of every Navi chip up to Freeze Man to open this door. Which, thankfully, I did off-stream a couple days ago. You who have command Navi legions, step forward. Door's opening. Visitors, how rare. You must have defeated Pharaoh Man. Who are you? If you're going to break in, you might try to be nicer, eh? See, it's like this. I guard Napalm Man's turf. So I'm supposed to take out anyone that makes it in here. Not that many people do make it this far. Mega Man, watch that guy. But what's up with Pharaoh Man losing to a bunch of kids? Ah well, this'll be fun. I need a bit of exercise anyway. Well, shall we get on with it, as they say? Battle to the death. Lan, here he comes. Yeah, Napalm Man does actually come... It's weird, in this game, Napalm Man's an operatorless Navi that's in the World 3 area, but then in Battle Network 5, he comes back as a good guy Navi, operated by a regular person. I think my theory is that he's actually being operated by the same person in this game, and that that person is just, you know, he's evil. Because, I mean, it happens a lot. Battle Network 5 is actually kind of like a reunion of Battle Network 2 Navis. There are a lot of characters and Navis in Battle Network 5 that show up that are like directly from this game, and then they're like, oh, I'm good now, or oh, what's his name was my father, so I control his Navi now while he's in prison. The funny thing is, though, I think Battle Network 5 is the only game Mr. Match isn't in, so it's kind of funny how the one game he's not in is the game with all the returning Navis in it. Let's start with Proto Man. Princess Pride is great. Yes, she is. Oh, didn't hit. Oh, he's Fire Element too. Nice, so I'm getting the double hit. Or 100 damage per shot. As you can see, he's a huge pain. Easy to avoid. I like how they killed off the first Mega Man Battle Network 2 guy, probably to make sure no one likes him like Mr. Match. Oh, Arashi? Yeah, he was, it's pretty lame. Oh, look, he's trapped. Love Aqua Style. Whoa! Not bad. I see why Pharaoh Man bit it now. You got skills, boy. You must be the Chosen One. What the hell does that mean? The Chosen One? Alright, so here we go. Pink area. One last refill. Probably, wait, do I still have Bubble Wrap as my... Yeah, alright, I do. Alright, so this is the final, longest, and most difficult area. Alright, so this is the, yeah, I don't know why they call him the Chosen One. Actually, you'll find out. So this area has the white version of these bugs, which are called Scutlist. They don't have an element, and they just shoot a laser that will destroy you if it hits. But, They also drop Life Aura 2, which is a good ship in normal mode, not so much in this mode. If you don't know what auras do, what it is you see how there's like a number underneath those enemies? That aura will only come off if you hit them with an attack that does that much damage. So, a 100 aura in hard mode, and even the 150 aura isn't that much. And I don't have the tools to fight, so I'm kind of going to be struggling here. So I will do this. Now they can't hit me. You've played all these games and beat at least one from each numbered game, if not both. That's cool. I was talking more to my other friend. Or just in general, too, in case there's people in chat that aren't talking but are here. It's always possible. I just got an email. Come up Friday if she's up to it. Okay, hold on. Sorry, this has to do with the surgery tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I gotta. Oh my god, how do I get this to go away? All right, hold on one sec. Sorry, this is important. I have to answer this. Alright, sorry about that. It's important. It had to do with the, it has to do with our hospital stay tomorrow. That wasn't my email noise, that was my text message noise. My email noise is actually from Battle Network, but, not this one in particular. Let's just try to run. There's no point. I'm not gonna bother fighting these guys. I'm not gonna get a chip from them anyway. I was probably gonna go for it, but I lost my train of thought. Knowing this, yeah, no, actually, there's nothing hidden there. What about here? Nope. Here we go. Protecto 2s. Oh, how am I gonna handle this? This looks like I'm gonna have to, gator it. It should work. There's Gate Man. Also, if you remember the message board stuff in the internet yesterday, you'll remember a guy mentioned a bunch of viruses that someone custom made and sold to a mysterious company. That are these viruses, the Protectos. Let's add these. The Guardian won't do anything, unfortunately. And I can't area grab because if there's a blank panel, for some reason area grab just doesn't work on it. them in right order. Wind, Fan, Gate Man. Alright. I think if it stops time, damage will stack. I'm not sure, though. Let's hope it works. Nope! It doesn't work. So that kind of leaves us in a bad predicament here. Well, first things first, we can't run from this, so... Alright, gotta think this through. Has to do 350 or more damage. I can't invade any space. And it has to hit the back row. And it has to do it in a single hit. So, what can I do to do that? While I figure that out, let's go down the other path. As you can see, that laser enemy is pretty ruthless. It fires pretty quickly. And since that aura is non-elemental, that means that it essentially has 600 health. Just put that there. I can actually hit it. It's easy to avoid them when alone, yeah. Uh-oh! What's going on here? It was weird. My controller, like, stopped responding completely for a second. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, the game was giving me a virus. Alright, here we go. Other Protecto 2s. This one I can take out easily. Oh, that's enough, actually. I can use that. Nice. Navi plus 40, that's actually a new chip. That gives 40 damage extra to a Navi chip. I had the Navi plus 20. Alright, so before I go back down here, let's see what my options are. Cannon will not work, Sword's not going to reach. Quake will only take care of one of them. Guardian's too weak. None of these will work. If I had this in an asterisk or an O, I could do a program advance, but I don't think that's strong enough anyway. Area-wide time bomb, that doesn't look like it would hit. Hmm. This is quite a problem. Alright, I think it's time to look up strategy, maybe. Hmm. Oh, alright. Interesting. Those ball chips apparently absorb damage, and if you put it down right before the enemy fires, yeah, Pop's gonna hit something. Let's try setting one. Ooh, there's Mole too. Now the way this enemy works is it never attacks, but it'll run the second you miss an attack on it. They drop a really good chip. Give me that much HP as this change. Yeah, but they also take normal damage now. In the first game when they showed up, they would only take 1 damage no matter what. And it ran anyway. I didn't do enough damage. Alright. I put this down right before they fire. Oh, look at that. Nice. Wow, I didn't even know you could do that. That chip is actually incredibly useful. Alright, let's unlock this. Grass stage. Not that great. But I guess it's the only one of those chips, so you kind of need it for perfect. Or not. Apparently I already had it. Grass stage is amazing if you use it properly. Alright, what's this? Triple S license, just to get to a green mystery data. And it's money that I don't even need. And this also requires triple S. So you do need triple S just to get to the end of this area. More Protectos. Again, very easy ones. Other techniques are like, you can use like wind to blow them all into one row and then bum rush them. The prism technique works pretty well, though. Oh, I can't even throw in new chips. Alright. Huh. Oh my god, please, just give me the chip I need already. Actually, I'll put this here, because then it'll suck the other one forward, and now I don't need Prism anymore. I just need the, that'll save me a turn. It never shows up. Quicker. I love how it hits the entire arena, too. That's a ridiculously good attack. No wonder that chip is rare. All the ball chips work by shooting... Whatever damage it takes before it hits an enemy gets added on as, like, attack power. So when the enemy attacks, that increases its attack damage by however much damage it's doing, which is over 400. Skutless, a Skuts, and a Brushman. It'd be cool to get a Life Aura 2 chip, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it. Alright, now we come up to the big platform, which I don't think has anything on it, just some mystery data. Lance Y. I believe that's actually a new chip for me. Lance through the back line. Nope, it is not. I actually have it. Another Mole 2, which I'm not even going to bother fighting because I can't beat it in time. There's a Bug Frag. Nothing down here, nothing over here. Alright, time to go ahead. I could have swore there was a Protecto 3, but I don't know where it is. Last one, right? Close. Oh, actually, no. Bug Frag? No, I'm actually missing a few. I don't know where they are. I don't have the Air Shoes chip from the shop, but I do have an Air Shoes chip that I got from a chip trader. This is getting annoying now. Don't you need all of them to fight base? Well, no. You'll see. To fight base deluxe, you need every chip in the game, aside from his own chips. But I'm not going to do that on hard mode file, just because it would take a while to grind out those last Navi chips. Alright. Warp over here. Triple S license. Sub memory. So that increased my sub chips, so now I can hold 8 of each, which don't really matter at this point. They're the Protecto 3s. So I guess there's only one set of them in the game. I guess the easiest way would just be to use the bubble chip, because it'll work. This is the only set of Protecto 3s. And they're gone. Alright. The last mystery data. Anti-Navi X, which only works in multiplayer battles. When they try using a Navi chip, it automatically takes it away and uses it against them. But it is used in a really cool program advance that actually cannot be done on the GBA version in North America. Just because there's like a hidden chip you can't get in it. So this is the door that requires 200 chips to open. You who have passed 3 trials, I honor you. Now, the final door shall open. X is a strange code. That's because base's chip is X. Final door opened. Lan, there's nothing here. Well then, what was that final door thing all about? Everything up to now has been a test. A test? You were testing me? Yes, and you have passed that test brilliantly. You are the Chosen One. The Chosen One? You've won a seat among the future rulers of the net. You may join us. You may join the World 3. With your skills, you'll shoot right up the ranks, really. The World 3? Correct. This is the new headquarters of the restored World 3. And leading the restoration of our proud World 3 is I, inheritor of this land's great power, Planet Man. And our first act in this dawn, the dawn of the World 3 era, will be to destroy the net and take control of the entire world. Nah, Planet Man is not from Transmission. This is the only game he appears in. What? While I'm around, you don't. My, have you no ambition? You show such promise. It seems a shame. I won't let you get away with this. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. For if you don't join us, you will be destroyed. A fitting, if regrettable sacrifice to the glory of the World 3. Mega Man, we can't lose this one. We won't. Let's rock. Battle routine set. Execute. Astro Man. Was Astro Man in Transmission? So there's Planet Man. He's a pain in the ass. He only has one space that he stands on, but getting to him is kind of hard. And conversely, you don't have your center panel. That being said, oh yeah, you could shoot all element attacks at you, so you gotta be careful. That being said, his planets cannot block damage because my charge shot goes through one space. Space, I get it. Spice. Also, if you remember the message board, the first thing that from those hidden messages where it said, if you read this, you will be deleted. The first message said Grave War Space. Grave meaning Pharaoh Man. War meaning Napalm Man. And Space meaning Planet Man. Prism's not going to help here, so I'll toss that. That will screw me up if that hits me. That little spaceship keeps fucking me up. Uh-oh. I don't know what this attack does. Alright, so that was sucking stuff in, so he turns into a black hole. Ah, hidden enemy. Just not getting chips for combos here. It kind of sucks. Oh well, I can still finish him off effortlessly enough. Or we could do it with finesse here. Kind of make it hit you from behind. You know, that's part of the strategy. Whatever, he's dead now. Even if you have defeated me, somewhere, sometime, somehow, the World 3 will rise again. Man, those World 3 guys just don't stay down, will they? If they won't stay down on their own, we'll put them down. They can pop up all they want as long as we're here. Right, Lan. Rumble, rumble. Man, I'm hungry. Some things never change. Ready to jack out? I guess. But wait, wasn't this area a no jack out zone? It's a no jack something zone. You're right. We'll just have to go back the way we came. Righto. And there's nothing here. So now if I really want to, the version 2 and 3 of each of those navies are in each of their areas, respectively. HP's maxed. We're already using on trap. So yeah, we're not done yet. I can't jack out. Yart and Brushman. Actually, I'm good now, because those Yarts can't hit me from back there, as long as I'm in the back row. I ain't getting ganked today. This enemy might gank me here. The friggin' UFOs. And yep, I got ganked. Unbelievable. Alright, well I saved there, so I'm fine. It's like no time passed at all. Alright. Save again. So yeah, this part is pretty much just, we gotta get out. Sneak run's all used up. I don't think it's making a difference, but I'm using them anyway just to be safe. Alright, we're almost at Area 3. Mashi and Mashi. I came prepared. Actually, come to think of it, let me put Fast Gauge back on my default. I don't really need the bubble wrap anymore. Alright, we're out of the hardest part. Because now for this, all you need to do is step here, and we're pretty much out. And now we're back in the first area where there shouldn't be any enemies because of Sneak Run. So we made it. We're home free. No more threats ahead of us, except that's a huge lie. Mega Man, what is it? Lan? I'm not entirely sure, but I sense a tremendous power. And it's coming this way. What is it? Powerful. Oppressive. It's really close. What's going on? Mega Man? Didn't we beat that Navi back in Kotobuki Town? Lan, this Navi looks the same as the one we beat. But I've never faced anything that felt this powerful. This one blows the last one away. Totally away. You one of Planet Man's cronies? Don't class me in with those deluded weaklings. Well then, what the heck are you? Base. I roam the cyberworld and fight the strong. He means business. I never felt this much hate before. I know. I can feel it through my PET. Yes, you are strong. You are worthy opponents. Indeed, such worthy opponents are few and far between. Yes, I'm looking forward to this very much. Heads up, Lan. Here it comes. I'm ready. Battle routine set. Execute. Now, my worthy foes, you shall learn the joy that is battle. So yeah, this is a real base. We fought fake base before. Now we're fighting the real one. Wow, he actually doesn't have more health. So he, for some reason... Actually, no, wait, does he have 2,000... or... No, he doesn't. He does have 2,000 health in the normal mode. So for some reason, real base, and then there's also... You'll see after this is another version of base. They only have 2,000 health each, even on hard mode, for some reason. Though I do know for a fact that their damage is still times 1.5. So he will destroy me quickly. Also, his 100 barrier regenerates quite a bit. So I'm going to need to play this extremely safe until I can, like, actually hurt him. Maybe they were being generous, yeah. For some reason, base and the protectors are the only things that don't have extra HP in hard mode. Let's sacrifice Life Sword 1, we don't need it. So here comes where it gets hard. Shadow Man isn't going to be much help here. So I got hit once there and it did 150. Actually, that's not too bad. His other attacks hurt way more. Prism, I don't think that's going to help. Gate Man will help, though. So will Bubble Wrap and Invis, actually. I'm going to put those both in here. Ooh, that'd actually be really good when I can take down his aura. There are attacks where he'll drop his aura, but they are few and far between. Alright, so I gotta play this very quickly. Gotta wait until he charges up. Alright. So use roll. That'll knock off his aura. Now we use... Actually, no, we should... Oh, no, that's Gutsman. Alright, never mind. Quake 1, Quake 2, Quake 3. And let's bring a Recov with us, too, to get some of our health back. Heavy Stamp. There we go. He's down almost half his health. Alright, we're gonna save Proto Man for a very specific moment. Actually, no, we could use well, no. Yeah, no, save Proto Man. Yeah, his aura regenerates whenever he takes a step. So, let's get rid of... Well, I mean, there's no point in holding... We can't discard any more chips, so... Alright, so we got a Life Sword, which will help us in another turn. But not now. Alright, let's get rid of Gate Man then. Or Gutsman. That could also be useful, but only if I can get up to him. Oh, okay, good. He's stuck there now. Okay, put the Guardian down. Step forward. And fire, Aqua, Elect Blade. So this will do 600 damage and bring him down to 600 health. Or a little less, because I hit him with the charge shot. See, it's all a matter of playing it smart. And we got him. One more charge attack and he's down. Let's make sure that's out. Oh. Okay, you gotta be careful for that. Alright, while he's charging, Proto Man to get his aura down. And now Wind, Fan, Gate Man. And he's done. We got him. Also, it's implied he's the one who stole the Life Aura, since he has it in this game and the last game. Honestly, I am surprised that a Navi outside the cyberworld could even wound me. Next time, I might even try really fighting you. We shall meet again, my worthy opponent. What was that guy? Base, honoring the cyberworld, fighting the strong. Hey, why the face? At least this means we're the strong. We're the fucking strong. We're unbeatable, and no evil Navi can prove different. Right on. Now we get like a little victory thing. Congratulations, you are an ultimate net battler. Thank you. I completely forgot about this, so you get to see your first deletion times for each Navi. This pain in the ass. We just fought these guys. And they call them real base here. Also, they actually give you your busting level, because you don't have that when you beat them in the battle. Playtime, 36 hours, 20 minutes. Battles, 1,073. Enemies defeated, 1,363. Average delete time, 15.19 seconds. Average busting level 7. 378 battles run from. 224 unique chips, and 7 out of 31 program advances. And now, for my reward, Base F. So we got Base's first battle chip. Looks weak, but that hits multiple times. It's essentially the move where he charges up and then shoots a bunch of times. That's actually only the first version of his chip. So that's it, actually. For the most part. I am going to show a couple things before I end. And see, there's Base's chip, and there's 2 more chips underneath them. So, the next one, the X one... Actually, no, I guess it's just F. I could have swore there was a Base X. I think there's a special version of the Base chip that's X. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something secret. So essentially, in terms of story, I've done everything. The story's complete, and that's as far as it goes. Base gets brought up again in the next game, and is pretty central to the plot. Now, there is one more thing I could do in the game, and that's if I got the rest of the chips, aside from these 2. So if I got all of Planet Man, all Napalm Man, all of Pharaoh Man, and then I also got this chip, not this chip, this chip, which is drop down. This chip, which I don't know what it is. Candle 3. These chips. That chip. Essentially, if I fill every gap in the library, aside from 168 and then the 2 on the bottom, if you go to the third World 3 area, you run into something cool, which is another form of base. I'm not going to do that in hard mode just because getting those remaining chips is going to be... It would take me like an entire another stream to do that, and I want this game done now. So what I'm going to do is I've actually, on the regular mode file, let me save one more time just to be safe. On the regular mode file, I've actually saved in World 3 area. My folder in here is much more broken. And, oh, by the way, beating hard mode gives your normal mode file this, Sanctuary. It turns all of your panels holy, which means every one of your panels will only take half damage. And it doubles your aura, too. So if you have a 200 aura, it makes it a 400 aura. So this folder, this file, as you can see, has all the chips. Not only does it have all the chips, but it actually has all the hidden chips as well. To get these, once you've gotten 3 stars on your file, you net battle someone else who has 3 stars through like the Game Boy Advance link cable. And if you beat them with a good enough ranking, occasionally you'll just get one of these chips, which are super powerful chips. What was the that one chip you didn't know about? I don't know, actually. I don't know which one we're talking about. So yeah, there's actually 10 chips you can only get through net battling, and you actually need them to unlock hard mode. So, if I can't find this, I did set up a save state. It was near Phantom Wind. Oh, actually, that's a good question. Let me look that up. Oh, the Anubis chip. You get that from Pharaoh Man. Because some navies drop multiple chips, like Stonebod drops from Nightman, and the Muramasa sword, which I've never used, but that drops from Shadowman. So they could drop those in addition to their normal chips. Alright, so that didn't run into the enemy. Oh, and I continued hard. Yeah, Anubis is a really good chip. Yart and Brushman. Also, what styles do we have on this? Aqua Custom. That lets you... That's actually the other style type I've never showed off. That lets you start a battle with 7 chips instead of 5 unlocked in the menu. But I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use Heat Guts instead. Which is essentially the same as Aqua Guts, just Fire Elemental. Nope, still no. If I can't find it after a while, I actually have a save state set up in this file where I'm in the middle of a fight with them. You'll have Cust, it's your favorite. It is a good, decent style. I honestly think Guts is the best one just because it affects your Buster. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the encounters are set, because I'm always running into the same 2. Or not. Does it improve your charge shot? Sorta. It makes it... I mean, it makes it whatever your element is. No, it doesn't really improve your charge shot, just the regular Buster, I think. I actually don't have any sneak runs here. You don't usually just fire your Buster, so you don't get much out of Guts. This means I almost never get it in the first place. That is true. The less you fire your Buster, the less likely you are to get Gut style. Styles in this game are very simplistic. They all do only one thing, and then they have an element. They get a little more complex in the next game, which I like. But then in the 4th game and on, they just... Planet Man, I don't want to fight him. God, no. So at this point, I'm just kind of, you know... They go to Souls and other similar things, yeah. Which is cool. When they first introduced that system, I was like, oh, that's so cool. You could literally just become an enemy. Here we go. So, if you get every chip in the game after beating Real Base, aside from his own, you can come back to the 3rd area and fight Base Deluxe, without an E at the end of it, who has 2,000 health and a 150 barrier, and he also does a lot more damage. Again, yeah, I'm fighting him on normal mode now, so this is going to be a lot easier. But, just like the other version of Base, he does not get more HP on hard mode, he still only has 2,000. I've actually seen quite a few people fight him on hard mode. So really, so this is like the ultimate endgame boss. Like, this is the I've done everything, and I have nothing else to go for boss. Also, this is one of the chips he can drop. In addition to Base 1, 2, and 3, he can drop Life Aura 3, which is a 200 aura. But of course he pierces through it in hard mode. Well, normal mode. We don't really need repair. Yeah, Life Aura 3 is better than his current one, though not as good as his aura in the 3rd game. Okay, so you're about to see this guy get broken incredibly quickly or incredibly fast. Drop down, anti-damage, Shadow Man version 3. So here's another program advance that I haven't shown off yet. Or is it anti-damage? Oh wait, let me look it up just to be safe. I want to mess this up. The drop down first or anti-damage first? And I wanted to be like really cool about it, and I was like, no, wait, fuck. I gotta look it up. I forgot. Alright, it's drop down first. Alright, so I have it in the right order. It goes in the order it shows up in the library. So wait until you see what this does. Let's pop it. Also, let me pop, yeah, Shadow Man appears, he disappears. Let me pull Sanctuary out just for finesse. Now watch this. Also, he could still be hit in this animation, I think. Yep. And just like that, he's down to 150 health. Oh, this attack, yeah. Space will flash for a second, then it bursts. only doing 100 damage to me because I'm on holy panels. And yeah, it gets really quick. Yeah, if I only added that attack plus 20, he would have been dead, because that would be plus 20 to every hit. But he's... Yep, he's dead anyway. Thank God for area grab. Busting rank 5, so he's gonna drop his... Yeah, he's gonna drop another base F. I think 7 or 8 is base version 2, 9 and 10 and S is version 3, and I think 9 through S can also drop Life Aura 3. But there's one more thing too, because this file is very specifically set up, and I didn't even know this until I tested this out off stream, but it's very specifically set up so that this happened afterwards. What's this? A style change? It must be... What style? Looks like a new style has evolved, but what? Your synchro rate is 200%. Mega Man, is this... Yes, I can feel it, just like before. It is. What is it, Dad? During battles with strong navies with a continuously full synchro state, Mega Man's subconscious runs hub.bat, which was supposed to be switched off before. Call it hub style. Mega Man is probably very powerful now, but his body is in worse shape, with 50% of the usual HP. So he does a lot of damage, but is weak. It's up to you, Lan. Lan, use all your operating skills. Hub style. Cool. We're unbeatable. Wait, listen well, Lan. Mega Man's memory can only hold info for up to 2 styles. Mega Man's already acquired 2. To learn another style, he'll have to overwrite a current one. This will give you a new style, but you will also lose an old style. Overwrite? Hell yeah, we want to overwrite. Okay, now Mega Man has new power. Thanks, Dad. Let's go, Mega Man. Okay, Lan. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I had no clue that that was going to happen. So... if you look at Mega Man now, he's kind of dark blue, and then this will make him light blue. The first thing to notice is that he gets the double attack 1 rapid of the Gut style. His HP gets cut in half, so as you can see here he has 600 out of 1,000, but if you put this on, he only has 500. And what it does is, Hub style gives you every style's ability at once. So... first off, he has the double buster from Gut style. He's now able to put 8 Navi chips in his folder at once, which I'll show you real quick here. So he can put Proto Man. He can put in like Quick Man version 3. Well, see, he has 7. Put in Shadow Man or Nightman version 3. Yeah, you can't have over 8. Rapid going to crap is kind of lame. Yeah, but he does 10 damage per shot now. So you can have 8 Navi chips. He gets the double buster, and he gets the other... Actually, he gets an even better thing. I'll show you. I'll get into a battle real quick here. So he also gets the... well, he gets the custom style, but instead of 7 chips at the beginning of a battle, he gets all 10 already from the start. I'll choose base version 3 just because it looks cool. He also gets the first barrier that absorbs 10 damage, so the first hit will do nothing. And he gets the shield. So he gets every ability's power at once. I get to show you off the base chip, too. Which, unfortunately, it's getting all reflected off that stupid, Yort thing. Yeah, no, the yo-yos are kind of ruining this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, he has the bonus of, Here, I'll use this to show off the base chip better. You know, you have all the styles at once, but the trade-off is you only have half HP. As an added bonus, too, you don't have any elemental weakness, though, because this style just has no element. Here we go, here's a better look at how the base chip works. It's random on what rows it hits, but it hits all the rows, like, at least once. Does Battle Network 3 have hub style? No, it doesn't. Battle Network 3 has shadow style and bug style, and ground style. So the way to get a hub style is to, it's very specific. After you beat the game and every Navi, you have to find the version 3 of every Navi and beat them with an S rank in under 30 seconds. And then once you've done that for everyone in the game, aside from base, and that includes the World 3 Navis as well. Once you've done that for all of them, then the next style change is hub style. But you can only get it once, so if you don't keep it, then you lose it forever. Oh yeah, and I can't change, remove all but 5 Navi chips and retry. But yeah, that's all of Battle Network 2, finally done. Took a little longer than I wanted it to, but took exactly a month, actually. Because I started it on June 12th, and now it's July 12th. But yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I could show off? I don't think so. Nah, there's everything's here. This one got cut style towards the end. So yeah, that's Mega Man Battle Network 2. And I had a lot of fun Big Heart PA. I don't want to show... Why bother? I'm not going to show off the program advances. There's no point. Roll. So yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I'm not doing any more streams this week, because tomorrow and Friday I'm going to be really busy. Probably up until next week I'm going to be busy, so yeah, no more streams this week. Next week I'll start a new game. I already have it all planned out. You love Roll, she's the best. She's pretty great. Except for in Battle Network 4, where you don't get her chips normally, you actually have to fight her for them. Oh man, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna keep doing the Battle Network games on, like, their, like, release anniversaries. So, Battle Network 3 I will definitely do next year, probably in June. I think the game came out, it was June 24th. So, next June I'll do Battle Network 3. But until then, you know, I got plenty of other games I could play. You could fight her in 4 battle styles, cool. Yeah, I know. Actually, when I get to 4, I'm not going to be playing Red version, which is the one she's in. I'm going to be playing Blue version, because I've never played Blue before. I don't want to think about 4, because 4 is not that great of a Battle Network game. compared to 3 and 5. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This was a pretty short stream. I will, MMBN Force problems. Yeah, it does. So yeah, there's really, you know, that's kind of it. Nothing more to say. So, you know, come back next week for my next game. Or unless you want more Battle Network, in which case, come back June 24th of next year for Battle Network 3 Blue version.